Let's face it, if you carry a Nigerian passport, global travel isn't easy. Even if you live in the US or UK, getting a second passport from these countries can take years, and that's if you're lucky. But what if I told you that from just $30,000, you could buy a property overseas and unlock a second passport that lets you travel to over 140 countries visa-free, including the UK, Europe's Schengen zone, and parts of Asia? In 2025, more Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, are investing in countries that offer real estate deals tied directly to residency or citizenship. These are not just investment properties. They're Plan B passports giving you and your family global access to more countries, and peace of mind. So if you're a business person, frequent traveler, or just tired of having your passport hold you back, these 10 countries might be your smartest next move. 1. Nicaragua, located in Central America, offers one of the most affordable and fastest paths to citizenship through investment, making it an attractive option for those seeking quick global mobility. To qualify for citizenship, investors can make a minimum investment of just $30,000, which can be in either real estate or a business venture that promotes local economic development. This is one of the cheapest options available for real estate-based citizenship in 2025, making it an ideal choice for budget-conscious investors. Citizenship can be granted in as little as 2 years. A Nicaraguan passport offers visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to around 126 countries, including the Schengen area, the European Union, and many countries in Latin America and Asia. However, it doesn't yet provide visa-free access to the United States or Canada. The residency rule is also relatively relaxed. You're only required to spend about 1 month per year in the country to maintain your status, with light enforcement of residency requirements. This makes Nicaragua an appealing choice for investors who want a quick second passport with minimal commitment. 2. Dominica, a small island nation in the Caribbean, has built a reputation as one of the most reliable and affordable countries offering citizenship by investment. Dominica offers a minimum real estate investment option starting from $100,000. Investors must purchase government-approved property, which must be held for at least 3 years. Successful applicants gain access to visa-free or visa-on-arrival entry to over 140 countries. This includes top-tier destinations like the United Kingdom, Schengen countries in Europe, Singapore, and Hong Kong, although it does not currently include the United States or Canada. One of the biggest advantages is the fast processing time, typically between 2 to 6 months, with no requirement to reside in or visit Dominica at any stage of the process. Applicants can include their spouse, children, and even dependent parents or siblings, making it a great option for family relocation or global planning. 3. Kitts and Nevis, a twin-island federation in the Caribbean, is often regarded as the pioneer of the modern citizenship by investment (CBI) program. It's one of the oldest and most trusted programs globally. To gain citizenship through real estate, the minimum investment starts from $200,000, which must be made in a government-approved development. Investors are required to hold the property for at least 7 years or invest $400,000 for a shorter holding period of 5 years. Successful applicants enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 150 countries, including the UK, all Schengen area countries, Singapore, and Hong Kong. While it does not include the United States, it's still considered one of the most powerful Caribbean passports. Processing is relatively fast, with approvals typically taking around 4 to 6 months. However, there is also an accelerated application process that can grant citizenship in as little as 60 days, making it one of the quickest pathways globally. What's more, no physical residency or language tests are required, and your entire family can be included: spouse, children, and dependent parents. 4. Antigua and Barbuda, located in the Eastern Caribbean, is a stunning twin-island nation known for its 365 pristine beaches, welcoming culture, and stable economy. To gain citizenship, investors are required to make a minimum investment of $200,000 in a government-approved real estate project. The property must be held for a minimum of 5 years. Successful applicants receive visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 150 countries, including the United Kingdom, Schengen countries, Singapore, and Hong Kong. However, it does not include visa-free travel to the United States or Canada. The processing time is relatively efficient, usually taking around 3 to 6 months from submission to approval. One unique requirement is that new citizens must spend at least 5 days in Antigua and Barbuda within the first 5 years of receiving citizenship. This is a light residency obligation compared to other programs. What makes Antigua particularly attractive in 2025 is its family-friendly approach. The base investment covers a family of 4, and additional dependents can be included at a relatively low extra cost. This makes it one of the most affordable options for larger families seeking a second passport. 5. Grenada, also known as the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, is famous for its scenic beauty, rich culture, and growing international appeal. But what truly sets Grenada apart in the citizenship by investment space is its unique treaty with the United States, which allows eligible citizens to apply for the U.S. M2 investor visa, a major advantage in 2025. To obtain Grenadian citizenship via real estate, investors must contribute a minimum of $220,000 to a government-approved real estate project. This property must be held for at least 5 years. Citizenship grants visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 145 countries, including the UK, Schengen area, Singapore, Hong Kong, Russia, China, and Brazil. While visa-free access to the U.S. is not included, Grenada's M2 treaty with the United States allows citizens to apply for a renewable U.S. business visa, making it the only Caribbean country offering this pathway. The processing time is typically 3 to 6 months, with no requirement to visit or reside in Grenada at any point. Grenada's CBI program is also family-friendly. You can include your spouse, dependent children, siblings, parents, and even grandparents. 6. St. Lucia, one of the most picturesque islands in the Eastern Caribbean, is quickly gaining ground as a top-tier destination for citizenship by investment. For those choosing the real estate path, the minimum investment is $200,000, which must be made in a government-approved real estate project. The property must be held for at least 5 years. St. Lucia's passport gives you visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 145 countries, including the United Kingdom, Schengen countries in Europe, Singapore, and Hong Kong. However, like other Caribbean programs, it does not include visa-free access to the United States or Canada. The processing time is around 3 to 6 months, and there's no residency requirement, meaning you never have to live in or even visit St. Lucia to obtain or maintain your citizenship. St. Lucia also allows you to include your spouse, children, and dependent parents, making it a solid choice for families. And like other Caribbean nations, there's no tax on global income, wealth, or inheritance. 7. Vanuatu, a beautiful archipelago in the South Pacific, has become a sought-after destination for those looking for a quick and efficient citizenship by investment program. For those interested in property investment, Vanuatu offers a relatively low minimum investment of $150,000 for real estate, which must be in a government-approved development. While the program mainly focuses on donation options for citizenship, those seeking a property route can explore opportunities in the real estate sector or business development, making it a flexible option for different investor preferences. Citizenship can be granted in as little as 2 to 3 months, making it one of the fastest programs globally. There is no requirement for residency or physical presence, and no language skills are necessary. A Vanuatu passport offers visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 130 countries, including Hong Kong, Singapore, Russia, and many countries in the Pacific, Asia, and Africa. However, it does not include visa-free access to the US or Europe, which limits global mobility somewhat compared to other options. 8. Turkey offers one of the most direct and fast-tracked real estate investment citizenship programs in the world. As of 2025, foreign investors can acquire Turkish citizenship by purchasing real estate worth at least $400,000. The property must be held for a minimum of 3 years, and it can be residential, commercial, or even land, as long as it's government-registered and officially valued. The citizenship process is fast, typically taking 3 to 6 months, and no residency or language requirement is needed. You can apply remotely through a power of attorney, making it extremely convenient for international buyers. With a Turkish passport, you gain visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to approximately 115 countries, including Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Brazil, and much of Southeast Asia and Latin America. While it doesn't offer visa-free access to the US, UK, or Schengen countries, Turkey is a member of the Eminence II visa treaty with the United States, meaning Turkish citizens can apply for a renewable U.S. business visa, much like Grenada. Turkey allows dual citizenship, and investors can include spouses and dependent children under 18 in a single application. 9. North Macedonia, a small but strategically located country in the Balkans, offers one of the few real estate investment routes to citizenship in mainland Europe. To qualify for citizenship, investors can make a real estate investment of at least 200,000 euros, or contribute 400,000 euros to a government-approved development or business. Once approved, citizenship is granted directly, no residency or language requirements. The processing time is around 3 to 6 months, making it one of the faster European options. A North Macedonian passport grants visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 130 countries, including the Schengen area, Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, and much of Latin America. However, it does not yet include visa-free access to the United States, United Kingdom, or Canada. Still, the country is an official EU candidate, and although full EU membership may still be years away, investors see this as a long-term strategic bet on European integration. 10. Brazil. Brazil isn't just famous for carnival, football, and the Amazon rainforest. It also offers one of the most underrated real estate-based citizenship pathways in the world. While Brazil doesn't offer direct citizenship by investment, it provides a clear route from property investment to permanent residency, and eventually citizenship. As of 2025, foreign investors can obtain residency by purchasing real estate valued at a minimum of $125,000 in northeastern regions like Bahia or Fortaleza, or $185,000 and above in major urban areas like Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. Once approved, you'll receive a permanent residence permit, which can lead to citizenship in just 4 years, or even 3 years, if your investment exceeds $200,000 and you show social and economic ties to the country. Brazil's passport is one of the strongest in Latin America, offering visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to approximately 171 countries, including the UK, all of Europe's Schengen area, Japan, and most of South America. While it does not offer visa-free access to the US or Canada, it still ranks high in terms of global mobility. To maintain residency, you only need to spend 30 days per year in the country. But to qualify for citizenship, you must live at least 6 months per year in Brazil during your residency period. Portuguese language knowledge and some basic integration are also required for the passport. So whether you're a Nigerian entrepreneur, a professional in the diaspora, or someone simply looking for a plan B, investing in real estate abroad could be your smartest move in 2025. From as little as $30,000, you can secure a second passport, unlock visa-free travel to Europe and beyond, and create a future where your passport and your property work for you. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which country caught your interest.